here's what's happening in our basement.
Because we are still working in this basement.
What job do you want?
I want the easy job.
But if we get all these walls framed, if we can fill in all the holes in the concrete,
then we finally get to start building the new mudroom upstairs.
And eventually, maybe start working upstairs.
That'd be so great. I'm not really sure how to get started, so you're gonna have to stop shoveling dirt and help me. I'm gonna learn how to build a wall now.
I'll help you with the first one with the window, then you're on your own.
He's gonna help me with all of them.
I start by moving stuff out of our way.
But look, it's freezing. What stuff are we moving out of our way?
I'm moving the compressor.
Okay.
In case we get to concrete there.
Ooh, concrete there. Okay.
I don't want that in the way, so we'll move that out, and then we'll start layout after that.
So what are we moving?
What?
What are we moving? Just the compressor?
The compressor.
Oh. Well, maybe I'll move the stack of wood.
Yeah, it's going to get annoying once we get to the corner.
Okay.
So let's move this too.
Okay, on it. How many more times are we going to have to move these piles of lumber?
Oh, probably a lot.
These boards seem weirdly skinny. Where did these come from?
They were ceiling strapping.
Do we have to strap the ceiling again?
No.
Why did it have to be strapped before?
The way they had the lights in was part of it, but I think they did it mostly to deaden sound.
Oh. But we won't need to do that because we have better insulation, or what?
Well, we have insulation as well, but like there won't be a door down here.
What does that have to do with anything?
Well, you're not going to kill all the sound, so I think it's
a
step that we're not going to see a benefit from.
Okay. Oh, squish. Is that good for now?
Well, the first bottom plate's 10 feet, so.
Oh, so no. What?
Well, there's...
Hate moving stuff 18 million times.
Yeah.
So what are you thinking? We need to move all of the...
Well, just the tin. But where do we put that? We could put it in that corner.
That's what I'm thinking.
Good idea.
Works? Okay,
Yeah.
great. Okay, so we're leaving that there. All we have to do is sweep this huge mess on the floor, and then we're ready for How to Frame a Wall 101 by Chris Draper.
Yeah, we can do a layout.
Man, that little hose bib that you marked up there,
Yeah.
I keep seeing it as like a little black circle, and I keep thinking it's a mouse.
No.
Remember how awful it was that there was mice all in the ceiling?
It's a lot cleaner now. Continuing with the demo in the basement, I just keep coming across things. And this morning, we've been finding lots of mouse poo. So, had mouse poo raining down on my head. I can show you over here. There's a little tunnel or a nest.
I'm still scarred and terrified that I'm going to see a mouse pop out of a hole at some point, which we never saw. We never did see a living mouse.
No.
Which is great.
Yeah.
That would have been too much for me.
Broken hearts, but I believe in coloring the world that I had to be heard.
Okay, we're just gonna lay this wall out first. It'll be a bit more tricky with the window because the new window is actually gonna be slightly smaller. We're gonna actually have some framing that the window is gonna attach to, so we wanna make sure the interior framing lines up, and then everything will trim out nicely at the end. So my first piece of wood I'm gonna cut will be from floor to ceiling in line with this piece, and then we can lay out the rest of the pieces to fit our insulation. And then once we get to this wall, it's quite long, goes all the way down to the other end. No windows, that should be pretty straightforward for Heather. So I'll show Heather this one, and then I'm gonna try and get her to do this one on her own.
I don't know about that, guys. I don't know if you should leave me alone.
This one will be pretty straightforward.
I guess we're gonna find out how good of a teacher you are.
Yeah. Well, I can help you with the first bits of layout on it.
Yeah, and I'm not doing the ramp set.
Yeah.
So before I get started tackling this wall, I just wanted to let you guys know of a little bit of news. I've been running my interior design firm for 15 years, and in the last year that we've been doing YouTube, I have been slowly winding it down, and I'm excited to share that it is officially pretty much wrapped up, and you're gonna see me on site with Chris a lot more, which I'm super excited about.
Get back to work.
Hey, just give me, God, pushy boss already. So I'm excited about that, but I'm not sure that I'm excited about tackling this wall because we all saw how it went last week at the Ram set.
86 1/4.
86 1/4. Wait, am I cutting wood? Am I cutting a piece of wood that's 86 1/4?
Yeah.
Okay. Did not get the memo.
Okay. What's the first thing you do when you pick that up?
What?
What's the first thing you do when you pick that up?
I'm going to check to see if it's straight, not crooked and wiggly.
Yeah. And where's the crown? Or which way the crown goes?
I have to mark the crown. I don't have a pencil or a tape measure. I need a tool belt if I'm
You
actually...
showed up to work without tools?
I know. I'm a terrible assistant. Ooh, okay. Oh, this feels, I'm stressed out. Okay, I'm gonna go like this, and I'm going like this. Okay, hold on. You guys think I got it right?
It's the opposite way.
I
It's
don't
gonna
know.
go down in the middle.
Oh, okay.
And then if you flip it, it goes up in the middle. So, same thing actually. You got one side right. You did that before.
Well, I'll get better. I'm 50% good at this. That's what I heard.
Do you remember your measure?
86 and a number that comes after that.
Is it lunchtime yet?
We can fight back, ready to go right back.
See, really what happened is you just measured the wrong side of the window. I cut the board right. You just tried to put it on the wrong side of the window.
How come my number's here?
So another 86 1/4 is what you need?
Yes, please.
Already regretting having me here.
I just want to get concrete done so I can get a toilet in. So your marks go the same way.
All right, take two.
Nice.
Nice.
So now we can lay this out.
Okay.
So you can do it two ways.
Okay.
You either have 16-inch on center
Yes.
or 24 on center for the studs,
Okay.
because that'll line up with your drywall sheets.
Okay.
But all the insulation we saved was 16-inch on center.
Okay.
So we'll frame it at 16 on center because we have
Great. That makes sense.
saved
Yeah.
insulation.
Perfect. So you do your little lines at the 16 mark.
Okay, so you want the 16s or the center.
Oh, okay.
So I'm taking 3/4 off
Okay.
because if your drywall's to end here, you want to be able to screw each sheet.
Okay, so you start 3/4 shy of the 16 inches, and then that little line that you made is where you line up the edge of your 2x4.
Exactly.
Got it. Okay. Got it.
And then, so that's where it's tricky because of the window. Kind of messes up your perfect pattern,
Okay.
but we'll leave that one a bit wide.
And then it won't matter. We'll just stuff in some scraps or something.
Yeah, we'll
Okay.
fill it with insulation. The real important ones are you want to land on, if you're using 8-foot boards, so we'll make sure we put a stud at 96 inches.
Okay. Even though, so this one we just ignore him.
Yeah, so
Skip one and
exactly,
then
and
finish.
we'll measure off this
On it.
one to finish everything.
Finish on the pattern.
Before you mark the top,
Well, we have to mark the top too.
well, you can use the level on every single one,
Okay.
but we'll cut and level off the first one, and then we can measure the top.
Oh, sneaky. Okay.
And
Got
it's quicker,
it. Okay.
because if you're measuring off a straight one,
I get it.
yeah.
So I need to cut one. So I need to find a crown. No, I'm not confident in my crown marking again.
Yeah, this one's, well, I would say it's,
How about you be the crown marker? I mean, I gotta learn how to do this.
yeah.
It's hard.
86 1/4.
Project.
You got it right.
Yay! Woo! For 86, no, 16 less 3/4.
Where are you measuring from?
Oh, I see.
So if you just hook
So
on
I
this
need-
side,
Oh, okay. Hook on that. Oh, and do 16, then I'm perfect.
then you're perfect.
So there's 16, and my set goes here.
Yeah. Ground up with the first one. Looks like you did.
Seems a little...
Lay out a bunch and then we can get a bunch of cuts going.
Okay. One up and then one in the side?
Yeah. You're sitting in. Let's push back. Do there.
Whoops.
Where's the nail gun over here?
Got a level for every size piece of wood, do you? So you need one more on the end there?
Yeah. And then we need a couple under the window.
5 The lid has been off my water bottle all this time.
Little sawdust in there.
Not too much. Holy cowsers.
2 at 59.
How
Yeah.
exactly do you feel about using this real janky stuff? Degree of jankiness.
Oh, that's pretty awful.
No?
No.
Save it for blocking?
Yeah. You couldn't even play hockey with that.
Why did we save these? What's that? What's that? Okay.
Perfect. 58 and 5/8.
That wasn't too bad. I'm
No.
gonna get this. I'm gonna get this done today.
Yeah.
Yeah. This whole thing. Doing it in one day.
All right.
Now what?
We got to get our bottom plate in. What time is it?
It's not lunchtime yet.
It's 11:30.
What was it, lunchtime?
I'm starving.
Oh wait. Lunchtime. So we had a quick lunch. Chris is gonna get the bottom plate down for me and the top plate. Whew, so loud. And then he's going to leave me to put all the studs in by myself. I think I got this though. I was a pretty good student. And then he's finally gonna tackle the holes, make some concrete. Kind of hopeful we can get all this framing done today even, but Chris doesn't seem as optimistic as I do. How many of those do you put in?
Depends if they hold, but I'm gonna just do 3. 1 on each end, 1 in the middle.
How do we do a top plate? What do we do?
I have a plumb laser.
A plumb laser, okay.
Yeah.
Is this it? Bosch?
Yeah.
Ooh, plumb laser. I don't know what a plumb laser is. I don't need yours anymore. Let's find out together. Wait, I might know what this is. Is this the guy we used when we did the kitchen?
No,
Oh,
that was the line laser.
different laser. You need 2 lasers at least. Do you have 3
So-
lasers and I just don't know?
A plumb laser will let me shoot a line from the edge of this bottom plate
Oh!
and mark the floor
Why
joist.
wouldn't I don't understand why the other laser wouldn't do that same thing.
You could use it, it's just harder to line up. This is quicker.
So just to be clear, you could use the laser that he already has. He just needed this different laser for no real discernible reason.
I believe I gave a good reason.
It's faster?
Yeah, and it'll make sure our wall's nice and straight.
Not because you like to collect tools?
I don't collect tools, do I?
Well, this looks straightforward and easy to use.
Did you read the instructions?
No. I just turned it on and started messing with it.
Oh, great. So that's our bottom mark that we're gonna line up. So we wanna line it up with the edge of the 2x4 right there. And then it shoots the laser straight up.
Oh, do we get the other laser to make a line? Do we double laser?
Yeah.
Really?
No.
Oh. What do we do?
Why did you wreck my tape measure?
I got glue on it. Maybe Santa will bring you a new tape measure.
No, it doesn't work.
It's a real disaster. I also lost screw bits that he has had since he was like 15 years old. So he's really not impressed with my ability to take care of tools lately. So now we just slide along the whole thing doing that?
We only have to go to the end of our 2x4.
Oh, okay. Unless it doesn't hit a floor joist.
You know what? It doesn't matter. It's not a load-bearing wall. We don't have to split it. We can just run it full length and keep going.
Oh, okay, that's cool. What are you thinking about over there?
Nothing.
You're thinking about splitting it anyways,
Yeah.
just on principle?
Yeah. We're just running 10 feet.
All right, we're living on the wild side, are we?
Not wasting material.
Okay.
We can get our heads down a tunnel of feelings, just like we come through everything else.
To my imagination, I'm gonna go like this. I'm gonna go, this one is gonna stand up
Yeah.
like here-ish.
Okay.
And then this one is gonna stand up this way, like this.
Yeah.
Really?
Well, there's a number of ways
Or
you
it
can
could
do
have
it.
gone like this. Could it have
Well-
gone like this as well?
How are you going to insulate that corner once that's in?
So I was right the first time.
Yeah.
Okay,
Or
great. Or what?
corners are always cold spots.
Oh.
So if you go like that, you can either spray foam there or
Right.
you can wrap.
Just regular insulation.
Some insulation
Which is
around.
what we're doing because we can't afford the spray foam.
I am going to spray foam all the joist cavities.
Oh,
I know there should be enough to do the
Okay.
corners as well.
alrighty. Okay, so that, and then do I measure my first 16 from the edge of that board?
Yeah, so you start in the corner, but you want the center of the 2x4, the next 2x4.
To be 16 inches from that corner that I'm making with those
Yeah, to the center.
to the center. So go back 3/4.
Exactly.
Got it. Okay, I got it. I'm good. You can go concrete. I mean, I don't know if I'm good, but I feel good.
Get these in, make some marks, and I'll double check them. It's the first time you've done it.
Fine. Didn't we just agree that this was going to be my job? Go concrete.
This isn't way.
Cindy was so sweet in the comments last week. She's like, I'm so proud of you, Heather, not even holding on to anything on that ladder.
Gotta line it up.
16 less 3/4.
Correct.
And then 16, 16, 16 from there.
Once you put that stud in.
Yeah. Once I put this one in first.
Yeah. Now that Heather's helping out framing that wall, which should speed things up for us, I'm heading into the basement bathroom over here, and we've passed our plumbing inspection. So now, first step is to take all that dirt and kind of backfill the holes, and then I'll end up with about 3 inches of concrete on top of that. And my goal is by the end of the day to have concrete in there, and tomorrow we can get the toilet back on. And then hopefully Heather gets all these walls done for us.
I'm gonna do it. I believe in me.
because I want to also come in here because we have more places we need to do concrete, and hopefully we got so much done by the end of the week we can actually start doing the mudroom floor here, which would be amazing. So I better get to work too.
What are you whipping up there?
Form.
Form?
Yeah.
For what?
For the bathtub drain. The tub drain gets extended into the bottom of the tub, but sometimes they sit lower than the floor. So I'm just building that. I'm going to notch it out here to go around that pipe.
Yeah.
And then when I pour concrete, it'll give us a little spot for the drain to come out and then into the tub.
Smart.
Trying to plan ahead.
Do you think I'd be better at shoveling dirt than putting in studs?
Let me know which way the crown's going.
I'm about to do that. I was just about to put that crown mark on that one before I nailed it. Like, for sure I didn't forget that. Gotta put the crown on when you pick it up. I only forgot one other one. I'll be great by the time I get to the end of the wall. I don't know why my nails don't go in all the way. See,
Sometimes.
my nails stick out.
Just gotta tap them in.
Just tap them in, no big deal.
Yeah.
Yours don't do that though.
Sometimes they do.
Look, I'm over the halfway point. Look at, that's the halfway point, that blank.
I don't see a crown mark on these.
Okay, so that last one didn't really have a crown.
But from these four.
I'm really bad at remembering to put the crowns on.
So is this wall gonna be all over the place?
You can blame me. I'll try to get better. Is it really that bad?
This one's sitting back and so is that one.
Wavy wall. Are you disappointed in me?
What's that?
Are you disappointed in me?
Oh, just get better at working your crown. I'm paying attention.
I'm gonna try. What are you working on? Are you almost done? Is it time for concrete?
I'm about to start mixing.
Amazing. All right.
Try and get the bathroom done so we can get a toilet in tomorrow.
That would be exciting. What can I do to help?
Carry bags of concrete.
Sure, I can carry bags of concrete. Oh, you told me these were 100 pounds.
No, they're only 30 kilos.
Oh my God. How many do we have to move?
What do we got there now?
We have 4.
Let's bring 2 more.
If I can get the rest of that wall done before we have to go get Fiona.
Won't be long till we have to move all the lumber.
All that lumber. I know.
What?
Sorry, the pink thing. should we explain why there's pink things hanging from the ceiling?
So you don't hit your head on the gas line.
I don't have trouble with that. You just walk right under it. It's like I'm at a theme park.
But it helps the concrete adhere. Little dry spot over here. It brings the water to the surface.
Really? the wall I built. It looks good. My crowns are suspect, but halfway. We have 20 minutes before we have to leave to get Fiona from school, and Chris is just barely short a little bit of concrete. So we're rushing to get that done, and then hopefully tomorrow we'll be able to get the whole rest of this wall done and the rest of the giant hole in the floor. And I'm super excited because we might even get to start the mudroom this week. I don't know, fingers crossed. Okay, I better go help Chris because we're in a rush to get out of here. Okay, so Chris is almost done. If you're new here, I thought I'd let you know exactly why we had to do all of this. So when we bought this house, there was a 48-inch wide double spa bathtub in the basement bathroom.
Come on in to the double spa experience. But I'm glad all the plumbing's already here. The upside is it's ready to be turned into 2022 bathroom. Yeah. Wait, what year are we in? 2024? 2025 bathroom by the time this is done. And
Super weird. So in order to make enough space for our laundry room, which is gonna be right there, we needed to move the toilet over to where it would be if it was a normal 32-inch tub. We're gonna do a 30-inch tub. So a ton of work just to move a toilet because the previous owners had an enormous double tub in their basement. Very interesting. Not a little hump. You can't have any humps, Draper.
It's actually the old concrete.
Oh no! How will you fix that?
I'll just chip it out.
Oh, later.
I should have stopped playing with this.
Oh no! It's like icing on cake. You gotta know when to
You
stop.
gotta know when to stop. And it doesn't have to be perfect. It's getting...
Right, because you'd put thin set and all kinds of stuff. Well, if we do the in-floor heat,
Yeah.
then the Detromat. Okay, let it go. Just walk away. Just walk away, Draper. Draper, walk away.
Soon.
I mean, you got a bit of a high spot right here. You got to do something about that. That looks weird.
It's better to be
Come on.
low.
Better to be low because
then
you can
you-
fill it in later.
Self-leveler later.
Ah.
Okay.
It looks beautiful. It looks ready for somebody to eat. It's perfect. Stop. You just made a dent.
Oh no.
Why are you doing that?
All right.
Stop it. Hey, how do you like my wall?
It looks good.
Don't look at my crowns. Don't look at my crowns. They've got a mind of their own.
I know.
But otherwise, it looks good, hey?
Looks like progress.
It looks like progress is right.